Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that can truly transform your health: intermittent fasting. Whether you're brand new to fasting or you've been doing it for a while, this video is for you. We're going back to the basics because sometimes that's exactly what we need to get back on track. Let me tell you this: fasting is one of the best things you can do for your body. On the flip side, constant snacking, that's one of the worst. So, if you're ready to take control of your health, stick around. Let's get started. Section 1. What is intermittent fasting and why is it important? First things first, what exactly is intermittent fasting and why is it so important? The main goal of fasting is to switch your body from burning sugar to burning fat. A lot of people think, "Oh no, I'm starving," when they fast. But that's not true at all. Your body is actually using its own fat for fuel. And here's the best part. When fasting is working, your appetite disappears. That's right, you won't even feel hungry. Remember, it's not about losing weight to get healthy. It's about getting healthy to naturally lose weight. For example, it's noon right now, and I haven't eaten since yesterday morning. Am I hungry? Nope, not at all. I'm not even thinking about food. My first meal will probably be later today, and honestly, I could probably fast even longer. The point is, you want to be in control of your food, not the other way around. Too many of us let food run our lives, and that's not good. Fasting helps you take back that control. Section 2. How to start intermittent fasting. So, how do you get started with intermittent fasting? It's simpler than you think. First, skip breakfast, or at least push it back closer to lunchtime. When you wake up, ask yourself, am I really hungry or am I just eating out of habit? Most likely, you're not truly hungry. The rule is simple. Don't eat if you're not hungry, to help you not feel hungry in the morning. Keep your carb intake low at lunch and dinner. If you eat a lot of carbs, you'll be starving the next morning. Aim for around 20 to 30 grams of carbs. Another tip, try bulletproof coffee with butter or MCT oil. Butter is really filling, and MCT oil turns into ketones, which your body can use for energy. If you don't drink coffee, you can just take a tablespoon of MCT oil. And here's a pro tip. Your hormones work in cycles. Cortisol, which will make you feel hungry, peaks around 8 o'clock in the morning. So, if you feel a little hungry, it's probably just hormones. Try to ignore it. 9 times out of 10, it will go away. But if you ignore it and start to feel dizzy, tired, or weak, then you should eat. The key is to learn the difference between real hunger and just the feeling of needing to eat. As you keep doing this, it will get easier. Section 3. Optimizing your eating window. Now, let's talk about your eating window. When you do have your first meal, add some healthy fats at the end. Think nuts, olives, or nut butter. Why? Because when you start intermittent fasting, your body isn't used to it yet. The fat will help you feel full and satisfied, so you can fast longer. The combination of fasting and low carbs is what helps your body become a fat-burning machine. Do the same thing at dinner. Add some healthy fats. And let's talk about healthy keto. It's not just about cutting carbs. It's about eating good quality, nutrient-rich foods. Avoid dirty keto, which is basically eating low-carb junk food. Your first and second meals are your eating window. Let's say your first meal is at noon and your second is at 6 o'clock. That's a 6-hour eating window. When you're starting out, you might want to snack during this window, but I challenge you not to. The more time you spend fasting, the better. Snacking is the biggest enemy of progress. Every time you eat, you release insulin. We're trying to fix insulin resistance, which is caused by constantly eating and eating too many carbs. An 18-hour fasting period is awesome. You'll see amazing results, especially for your brain. You'll grow new brain cells, improve your focus, memory, creativity, and even your mood. Plus, your immune system gets stronger, inflammation goes down, and you start to feel younger. Section 4. Dealing with nighttime snacking. Now, what about nighttime snacking? We all know someone who does it. It's called grazing, and it has to stop. How? Self-discipline. Don't buy snacks in the first place. Stay busy, because boredom can lead to snacking. And make sure you have a big, satisfying dinner with plenty of fat. If you're still hungry after dinner, it could be because you have insulin resistance. Even though you're full, you might not feel satisfied. That feeling of satisfaction will come as your insulin resistance improves, especially if you're eating nutrient-dense foods. Here's a quick tip. Try apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon in your water at dinner. It makes your body more sensitive to insulin. Lemon juice in your water is also great. It's got vitamin C and can help prevent kidney stones. And don't forget your veggies. A big salad with either your first or second meal is fantastic. Eat the salad before your protein and fat. The fiber is great for your gut health, and the potassium and magnesium help with insulin sensitivity and energy levels. Section 5. Addressing concerns about cholesterol. Let's talk about cholesterol. Sometimes, when people start fasting in keto, their cholesterol goes up. Don't panic. When you burn fat, some of that fat is cholesterol. It has to go somewhere. It goes to your liver. If your liver isn't working perfectly, or you don't have enough bile, you might have a little backup of cholesterol. But here's the thing. The high LDL you might see is usually the large particle size, which is not the dangerous kind. The small, dense LDL is the one to worry about, and you only get that from eating a lot of carbs. Fasting is amazing for your liver. Within 2 weeks of doing intermittent fasting and keto, you can get rid of a significant amount of fat in your liver. Section 6. Additional tips and supplements. A few more tips. Green tea is your friend. It helps with insulin resistance. Cinnamon tea and ginger tea are also good for blood sugar and appetite. If you exercise, don't use pre-workout drinks with carbs or even protein. And don't take amino acids before or after your workout. When you exercise while fasting, you get a growth hormone boost. If you eat something right away, you kind of cancel out those benefits. When you fast, you might need some extra nutrients. B vitamins and electrolytes are important. A good electrolyte powder with trace minerals is a great idea, especially if you're not eating a lot of salads. Section 7. Common mistakes to avoid. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes. Small snacks are a killer. Even if it's a healthy snack, it can spike your insulin and make you hungry again. The only things that won't stimulate insulin are pure fat or fiber. Be aware of even small amounts of carbs. They can knock you out of ketosis for a long time. Half a glass of wine could knock you out for 24 hours. Don't expect results overnight. It takes time to fix insulin resistance. Focus on how you feel. More energy, better focus, less inflammation. That means it's working. Be patient. Section 8. The everything in moderation myth. And finally, forget the saying everything in moderation. That's not true when you're trying to get healthy. Some things are way more important than others. Fasting is one of the most important things you can do. And you need to know which foods to avoid carbs and which foods to eat more of healthy fats. Protein should be eaten in moderation. If you're already unhealthy, just trying to balance, everything isn't going to work. Conclusion. So, now you know what to focus on. Your next step is to learn what to eat. Check out the next video for that. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on health and wellness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.